A four-rounder for Jason Jenkins and John Poore. Friday Night Fights presented by Miller High Life. Jason Jenkins is known as Silverback. He's from Hamilton, New Jersey, 29 years of age, 261 pounds. 5-0 with 5 knockouts, no amateur experience. John Poore is from Pennsylvania. He's 31 years of age, 218 pounds, 7-0 as a pro, 7 knockouts, no amateur experience. Poore in several tough man competitions. Jenkins, a bouncer at the Taj Mahal. There you go. Look at John Poore. Worked as a machinist for 5 years. Prior to that, he was a squid processor on a commercial fishing boat. But he's undefeated as a pro with knockouts on his resume.
This could be a Donnybrook.
Earlier tonight, Mike Stewart, third-round knockout of Brad Jensen. Prince Badia Jamu, unanimous decision against Alton Rice.
Jenkins has never been past the second round. Poore has never been past the third.
Jenkins in college played football at the University of Nebraska. Part of their national championship team in the mid-90s. Played with Tommy Frazier, Lawrence Phillips. Played with Toronto in the CFL. Played in the Arena League as well. Poore using his jab.
Right now, Jenkins doing the work. Jenkins staying at the right distance. Keeping Poore at bay with that jab. Ready when Poore tries to get in to counter him with that right hand.
Poore got rocked a little going back.
Jenkins looking fundamentally a little bit more solid right now.
Right above us, they came flying.
Both men raw when it comes to experience and polished skills. Jenkins seems to be just a little bit more together fundamentally so far. Nothing fancy. The jab alone of Jenkins is doing all the work, setting up that right hand.
And that time he faked the jab and threw the right hand over the top.
And he knows he's got Poore hurt.
Wide punches though, Teddy.
Yes, but Poore right now not showing an indication to punch in between those wide punches. Those wide punches are bad.
Oh, he did! He threw the right hand in between it, Teddy!
As I was saying, those wide punches are bad if you punch in between. And at that moment, Poore with 7 knockouts and 7 wins, threw a straight punch in between. Talk about turning it around. Who said this would be a Donnybrook?
Jenkins nearly had Poore out. And we wondered with those wide punches from Jenkins if Poore would throw one between him, and he did.
The funny thing right here, the man who was on the floor now trying to recover but staying on the outside.
He doesn't know how. Neither guy does. Now he's doing it. He's holding.
Now he did what he needs to do. Fell inside, as you just said. And close. Took the space away. If he stays outside, he's going to get hit again. And he stayed outside and got hit again.
Jenkins holding on for dear life here against John Poore.
He needs to drop in, take that room away.
Welcome back to Atlantic City. What a round one. You see Jason Jenkins pounding John Poore in the middle part of round number 1, Teddy.
Doing it simply, just putting punches together, and Poore allowing him to, just covering up. But things change here. Once again, the punch is coming from Jenkins, but there's a straight right hand in between one of those wide shots from Jenkins, and Poore puts Jenkins right on the floor.
A right and a left drop Jenkins again. 29-year-old Jason Jenkins, 5-0 with 5 knockouts, down again.
His lack of experience is allowing him to stay in range for Poore's punches, stay on the outside. Instead of getting all the way out or all the way in, he's staying right at the end of the punches of Poore.
And about 20 seconds before Jenkins had gotten knocked down in round 1, I said, Teddy boy, he's punching pretty wide. And you said all it would take is one straight shot from Poore, and Poore has been the straighter of the two.
Lack of experience and polish for both fighters, but not a lack of heart from either one. And plenty of entertainment here in this Donnybrook of a fight.
Left hand by Poore. That's a trip. Beat that tangle. Referee Earl Morton right on top of that. Sometimes doesn't that speak to the stability of a guy's legs when he allows himself to get tripped?
Yes, it does. Especially after he's been hurt.
Oh.
That speaks to the stability or instability of the legs of Jenkins that are spaghetti right now. It is up to Poore now to get room to punch.
Jenkins got clocked in round 1. He was dominating the round, but ate a straight right hand, went down. Barely survived the round. Went down early here in round 2.
Poore's going to end this fight. He gets distance, he gets range. He's going to get a win.
Both guys undefeated. Both guys with all knockouts. Jenkins 5-0, 5 KOs. Poore 7-0, 7 KOs. Poore tried to end it with that sweeping left.
Jenkins just not from experience, not from know-how, just instinctively moving, trying to survive.
He got hurt again. He's trying desperately to cover up.
Is moving a little bit, and the lack of accuracy from Poore, the wide, crude punches are allowing him to survive, but
body shot.
A nice body shot. Nice body shot from Poore.
There is a 3 knockdown rule, so if Jenkins goes down one more time, this fight will be stopped. Cannot be saved by the bell in any round. Let's see if Poore can finish it with 10 seconds to go in the round. He did.
Combination, right hand, finishing with the left hook. Good job at the end by Poore. Even though Poore, as Jenkins, is not very polished, is inexperienced, he showed some good instincts at the end, going to the body, and then the last setup there. A combination, right hand followed by the left hook. Good work by Poore.
Poore dropped Jenkins 3 times in round 2. And now you're going to look at Jason Jenkins, the ringside physicians, Dr. Dominic Tilletta, Dr. Eric Wursmer, and Dr. Chris Martella will get him up in stages.
Hey, come on, stop. Take a seat, Jason.
Poore landed 59% of his power shots. Jenkins was wide. Poore was straight. And John Poore improves to 8-0, gets his 8th knockout. Jenkins now 5-1. Seems to be okay. The former Nebraska football player had things going his way in round 1, but a straight right hand in between wide punches dropped him. And then in round number 2, it was just a survival against the 31-year-old Poore, a former squid processor on a commercial fishing boat, now a machinist.
No amateur background, only a couple of tough man contests for Poore. But I give him credit for having instinct at the end. Going to the body, putting 2 punches together at the end.
All right, Jenkins went down in round 1. This is the first knockdown of round number 2. Left hand that Jenkins leaned into. Then a body shot puts Jenkins down, Teddy.
Good thinking by Poore. He was missing to the head. He went downstairs, landed a nice right hand. And at the end, right hand followed by the left hook. The benefit of 2 punches instead of 1. The first one doesn't land, the second one does.
And with the 3 knockdown rule, that ended the fight with 3 seconds to go in round number 2. John Poore at 2:57 of round 2 gets knockout number 18 in an entertaining 2 rounds. John Poore the winner. Jason Jenkins suffers his first loss. Tacumbo Olajide and Gary Jones coming up in our main event as we turn things back over to Brian.